Hi, welcome to mywealth.com. I'm Bob O'Brien. I'm one of the senior instructors with the courses. Welcome to the blog for the day. Do you manage your finances like a GM or Exxon Mobil? Now, I've been a financial planner for nearly 15 years, and I've always tried to encourage clients to really see themselves as an enterprise, their own finances as an enterprise, and them as the CEO, their financial planner as their CFO, Chief Financial Officer, their tax person as their treasurer, and them being the quarterback of their own team. Now, this is really vital because no one's going to care more about your finances than you yourself. And it's something that you really need to take charge of, take ownership of. And you also need to make certain that you have a business model.
Also, make certain that you check out the written blog at www.mywealth.com/blog. Okay, every individual needs to have a business model, just like a company, in order to establish their own financial security and making certain that they continue to have money. A company wants to, of course, succeed, last perhaps 100 years, and of course, an individual wants to continue to have income late into their life and perhaps leave money to their family as well. So you need to have a business model in order to accomplish these goals. GM, as we all know from the headlines over the last year, has a really bad business model. It just barely survives when times are great. It needs to sell about 15 million cars a month just to break even, and this is really only possible in a booming economy. So when things go a little bit south, they can no longer survive, and we've all heard the headlines in the news pertaining to this. Now, ExxonMobil, on the other hand, is prepared for downturns. ExxonMobil is prepared to be profitable at around when oil is about $30 a barrel. And this is, again, the way you want to set up your finances as well. You want to make certain that the downturns are opportunities for you, and that, when things aren't going as great, or maybe, your career isn't booming the way it normally is, that you're prepared for those times. So what is your business model for financial success? And in my close to 15 years as a financial planner, I've seen people rely too heavily on certain areas. And really, in my opinion, it's a combination of three. Some people make their business model, the nucleus of their business model, home ownership. If they own a home, that's how they'll establish their financial security. Their home will in value. And it does help. There's no doubt about it, but it's not enough. Another thing a lot of people rely too heavily on is just their career development, their personal development, where they just develop themselves, seek out promotions, and so forth. Again, these things are great, but in and of themselves, they're not enough. And the thing that I see most people failing to do, a lot of people do get those first two down, but what a lot of people fail to do is they never become a true investor. And that is probably the missing element for a lot of people, is where they need to manage and invest their money more effectively, where they're looking out for their downside and also trying to achieve higher rates of returns on their money. Everyone needs to become an investor. And of course, we offer our investing course, so don't wait, get in a course, get educated, get to www.mywealth.com.
Now, in all my years as a financial planner, I never felt necessary to ask someone what their investment strategy was, because I knew the majority of the times that they wouldn't have one. I mean, at least 90% of the time, they would not have an investment strategy. And if they did have an investment strategy, they probably wouldn't even just say they had an investment strategy, because the good investors were always looking to test their investment strategy. And that's what you really need to do. You need to not only get an investment strategy, but you also need to build up an appetite for financial information and education, so you can test your investment strategy to make certain that it's sound, that it protects your downside, and that it gives you a rate of return that's achievable over a long period of time, with a certain degree of limited volatility. And that's exactly what we help you do in our courses. The personal finance course, where we help you get your finances organized. Our investing course, where we help you become a better investor and help you develop an investment strategy. And then our currency course, where we give you a nice big macro perspective of the world economy. So make sure you take advantage of these. The Courses are about $25. The currency course is $19.99. So make certain that you take advantage of these courses. Get in a course. My name is Bob O'Brien. I'm one of the senior instructors. I look forward to seeing you in the course. And have a great day.